Travelers are of different kinds. Some travel to take a pause, others have adventure on their minds. But I'm not that someone, nor am I the other one. My journey often begins right at the beginning. And all I have is an incomplete map and a wandering mind. I am Cyrus Saukar and I am on a quest to unravel the lost essence of India, presented by Jeep, associated by whitehatjunior.com. Imagine a world that signifies the infinite horizon, the eternal deep blue skies, unending snow-capped mountains, the relentless terrains interrupted only by the infinite river streams, all coming together to paint a paradisical portrait. It's like a different world, lost in a different era. You know why I love coming to Leh? Because Leh, I feel, is like this gateway to a magical world where the terrain keeps changing. You come across spots that are so incredibly beautiful that you can never get over them for the rest of your life. But what I'm most excited about right now is this stunning little hamlet called Turtuk, which happens to be the last village in India, and I can't wait to show it to you and to see it myself. Long drives on terraneous roads only mean infinite adventures. And with my license to wander by my side, I'm all set for a legendary adventure. Leh is a land of contrasts. As arid and lifeless as its terrains, but equally vibrant are its marketplaces. And thus I'm here to meet one of the veteran Ladakhi scholars, Ven Thupstan Paldan. तो सर इस वक्त मैं लेह में हूँ जी, लेकिन मैं सोच रहा हूँ कि मैं इवेंचुअली हुंदर से होते हुए तुर्तुक निकलूँ।
तुर्तुक जा रहे हैं तो अभी काफी दूर है यहाँ से। जी जी, अभी आप लेह में है ना। लेह से जा करके आपको गुरु, फिर वहाँ से जा करके आपको चुलुमखा, फिर जाके आप तुर्तुक पहुँचते हैं।
1800 में ये लेह बाजार शुरू हो गया था, छोटी छोटी दुकानें आई थी। लेकिन उससे पहले सर यहाँ पे क्या काम किया जाता था?
पहले तो ये राजा का खेत था, खेती बड़ी पर निर्भर है।
इतने हाई ऑल्टीट्यूड में भी हो जाता था?
हो जाता था।
और जो बाहर के ट्रेडर्स आते थे अलग अलग देशों से,
करगास, खोतान, शिनजांग से लोग आते थे यहाँ पे।
There's something about this place that's both mesmerizing and mystical. The history, the heritage, the culture, or maybe it's just these beautiful people. They all seem like a living book. They all make Leh seem like a storyteller.
ये रास्ते में आर्मी का एग्जीबिशन हॉल ऑफ फेम है, आप देखना चाहोगे?
अरे 100% सर, देखना चाहूँगा। I come from 2 generations of military backgrounds. I've always been fascinated by the stories of bravery and valor of the Indian Army. And to have the opportunity of visiting the Hall of Fame, well, that's what I call legendary. Aren't these the stories of people that we should all know? Friends made in unknown places are always special, but all good things must come to an end. And finally, I'm on my way to one of the highest motorable roads in the world, the Khardungla Pass. The snow-capped mountains reaching for the pristine blue skies, even as the deep valleys keep them grounded. I wonder if there's anyone who hasn't been smitten by the grandeur of the Khardungla. To most, this is amongst the highest motorable pass in the world. To me, this looks like the gateway to discovering the depths of our minds. So how does it feel on the top of the world? Well, not lonely at all. In fact, it's rather exhilarating. If the days in this part of the world are mesmerizing, then the nights are enchanting. With a million stars narrating a billion stories, enthralling the explorer in me, and delighting the seeker within. Time to spend a magical night under the warm quilt of the cosmos. I am closing in on my final destination and the beauty around overwhelms me. There is quiet, a sense of complete stillness, and a peace that engulfs everyone here. Well, the terrain is getting tougher, the weather is not the most favorable either, and my navigation tells me I still have a lot of distance to cover. So I'm feeling very peaceful because after driving for over 200 kilometers through some pretty rough but absolutely stunning terrain, I finally reached the last village of India, Turtuk. And here's the story of Turtuk. Up until 1971, Turtuk was actually a part of Pakistan. It was only post the 1971 war that India reclaimed Turtuk as its own. It also happens to be the last parcel of reclaimed land by India. But here stands the dichotomy of Turtuk, a land won by war, yet here it stands, completely forgotten and lost in the sands of time. I cannot help but notice the stark difference between the rest of Leh and Turtuk. It almost seems like a flourishing oasis with Pakistan on one side and a cold, harsh desert on the other. The beauty of Turtuk are its inhabitants, who haven't just learned to live in harmony with the harsh surroundings, but have thrived. I caught up with Rahmatullah, the Sarpanch of the village, to understand a little bit more about Turtuk's history and its rich cultural heritage.
मेरे माता पिता जो है वो पाकिस्तान में थे पहले और उनके ज़ुबानी हम सुनते हैं तो कभी कभार ऐसा लगता है कि वो दिन जिस दिन वार हुआ था 14 दिसंबर 71 की रात को बहुत मुश्किल लम्हा था उनके लिए।
तो सर ये तो हम सब जानते हैं कि तुर्तुक इज द लास्ट विलेज इन इंडिया और फिर पाकिस्तान शुरू हो जाता है, लेकिन किस डायरेक्शन में हम पाकिस्तान होगा इस वक्त?
सर ये देखिए सर, जो बादल वाला एरिया देख रहे हैं ना सर, ये सारे पाकिस्तान है।
वाओ, दैट्स क्रेजी। 2010 तक तो टूरिज्म भी अलाउड नहीं था
जी।
तो मेन ऑक्यूपेशन क्या है यहाँ के लोगों का?
कहते हैं कि लद्दाख की जमीन एकदम हार्ड जमीन मानते हैं और तुर्तुक और पूरा बल्तिस्तान का जमीन जो है सॉफ्ट मानते हैं। इसलिए बल हमारी लैंग्वेज में है, किसी भी सॉफ्ट चीज को बल बोलते हैं। हमारा जो बेसिक सोर्स के लिए एप्रिकॉट ही है, एप्रिकॉट के ही 18 वैरायटीज तुर्तुक में है। ये देखिए सर, ये एप्रिकॉट कंट्री है।
Turtuk has so many hidden jewels, but the biggest one of them is its own natural cooling systems and refrigerators.
बहुत पुराना ज़माने में सर, आज से 15वीं सदी की बात कर रहा हूँ कि यहाँ पर नेचुरल हवा आते रहते थे। तो उस ज़माने के लोगों ने इस एरिया को इस्तेमाल किया कि हाँ यहाँ पर ठंड ज़्यादा है तो हमारे वो चीज़ें जो गर्मी से ख़राब हो जाते हैं वो चीज़ें रखने के लिए जगह अच्छे हैं। तो इसी तरह की छोटे छोटे ऐसे नंगचुंग, हमारे बल्ती ज़बान में से नंगचुंग बोलते हैं। और यहाँ पर हम मक्खन भी रखते हैं, दूध है या दही है। यहाँ पर हमारे जो ट्रेडिशनल जो ड्रेस होते हैं, जैसे कि हमारे पश्मीने का कपड़ा होते हैं और ऊन का बनते हैं, ये सारे चीज़ जो कि गर्मी की वजह से कीड़े वगैरह पड़ जाते हैं तो इसके अंदर रख के इसको यहाँ पर स्टोर करने की वजह से वो ख़राब नहीं होते हैं।
Exploring the lost essence of Turtuk has actually brought my mind to the cusp of two important aspects. Should this place be popular and publicized? Should its history be narrated to the world? Or is Turtuk better off as a lost oasis, untouched, untainted, pious and pristine, living comfortably in the cocoon of its centuries-old heritage. They say in a place so tough, it's only the worst of foes or the best of friends who would ever come visit. Maybe I'm the third kind, the one who seeks the lost essence. At Turtuk, for some time, the story ends where the country ends. But I see it another way. For me, it's the beginning of a new story.